Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we play those three monstrous letters, EDH. What does it stand for today, Hado Ken?
Y'all know what it stands for. I shouldn't even have to tell y'all this, but you know what? I will. It stands for Eldrazi's didn't happen. You know what? Every time I hear the word Zendikar, you know what I expect?
Eldrazi's.
Yeah, I mean, from even some of the spoiled cards, I was thinking colorless Eldrazi's. But you decided to boo-boo in my cup. So, okay, it's whatever. It's fine.
I guess we're moving away from Eldrazi's. They don't want them to be the big bad. We're moving away from Nicol Bolas. He's not the big bad. What's going on here? I need a villain. I need a villain of the story right now.
I don't know. Based on that trailer, you know, my girl, what's her name?
Nahiri?
Nahiri wants that smoke.
Okay.
She just threw her buddy off the top of the mountain. I was like, come see me. But before we get even to this, we got to give a shout out to our patron.
That's right. We want to welcome a new patron to the Mana Squad, Kilgore Trout.
I'm pretty sure that's his government name.
Yeah, that's on a government ID near you.
So what's his favorite commander?
So the commander is actually very interesting. It's a partner pair up. We have Vow Smasher the Fierce.
Oh, wait a minute. That one gave me nightmares. I know what Vow Smasher does. It got banned in 101 for a reason. And who else?
And also Ludovic Necro Alchemist.
Have no idea who that is.
So this is an interesting combination. This is a weird pair because Ludovic says that everyone gets to draw a card if you hit everybody. If somebody else loses life this turn, you don't hit me. All right.
So wait,
and then Vow Smasher, of course, is like somebody's gonna get hit.
So wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna hit you with Vow Smasher, but please don't hit me back. That's how that works?
That's how it works.
That's a weird combination right there.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Let's see how this one's gonna pan out. Now, before we even get into our list, I have questions. There's a planeswalker with a kicker by the name of Jace Mirror Mage.
Okay. His
kicker cost is 2. It costs 2 blue and 1, and then the kicker cost is 2. If you pay the kicker, you create a copy that's non-legendary, but its loyalty is 1. Mm-hmm. Its +2 ability says you can scry. Sorry, its +1 ability says you can scry 2, mm-hmm. and its minus ability says that you can look at a card. You draw a card and then you deduct its CMC cost from the Planeswalker's loyalty.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I have a sneaky suspicion that this might be busted.
In a
lesser format, not Commander.
Well, I'm gonna say in Commander is busted.
This could get dumb real quick.
I don't know what other cards are out right now in the standard format, because it's like 2 or 3 sets all wrapped up together. So I don't know what's been in it. I can't put them all together. But we got stuff like Doubling Season, and we got the Parallel Lives. Maybe that's just creatures, whatever. Anointed Procession.
It can get gross real quick. Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives, they just care about tokens. So yeah, technically this is a token.
Yeah.
So this can get real busted real quick.
And then we have, of course, your Proliferate. So
okay, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done. But y'all see what I'm going with. It didn't make the list because it was on there. Yeah. All right, so let's go through the list. Mind you, these are not in order, and mind you, he is wrong. So, all right, I want you to go ahead and go first.
You want me to go first?
Go first.
All right, so the very first card that caught my eye, the first legend that caught my eye at that, this was Xerath Sand, the Trickster.
Okay, what does he do?
Dimir in 3, Merfolk Rogue, 4/4, has Flash. There's a lot of text on this guy. All right, pay 2 and Dimir. Return an unblocked attacking rogue you control to its owner's hand. Put Xerath Sand, the Trickster, from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. When he deals combat damage to a player, you put target permanent card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. This is a pseudo ninjutsu grave robber creature. Like it's basically a cheaper Ink Eyes, and you can sleep on this if you want to.
I'm sorry, what was you saying?
You can sleep on this if you want to.
Yeah, okay. So you telling me my creatures depend on what's in my opponent's graveyard? I'm sorry, I bring my own snacks to the barbecue. I don't need to feed off nobody else's plate. Okay. Like I told you, weak sauce. Anything else?
Yeah, go ahead and go with your mediocre number 1 pick.
Okay, number 1 pick from Chi-Town's finest. I want to bring you to the stage, the Ancient Green Warden. First of all, he's an elemental. And you know what he is? He's Panharmonicon in green with landfall. You know how busted that is?
Wasn't there something else on him too?
I don't care. Okay.
He's also Crucible of Worlds, right?
Yeah, he's Crucible. Oh, I'm sorry. What I tell you about cheese on that Whopper? It's right. And now, you know what? We got nuggets. It's also Crucible of Worlds where you can play lands from the graveyard in green.
That's what green does.
We didn't need this. We didn't ask for this, but I'm going to play it. Now, what else you got?
All right, so my number 2 pick. Representing St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, with the Lunatics.
Yeah, with the St. Lunatics and all of them. This is Geode Razor. This is a red card, 2 red and 4.
Okay.
4/3 first strike. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, gold each creature target player controls.
Okay.
Are you also sleeping on gold?
Oh, okay. They don't have to fight me.
They don't have to fight me. That's right. Go
Okay.
somewhere else. Look somewhere else.
I'm noticing.
Leave yourself open.
I'm noticing a lot of a theme with your picks. You don't have to do a lot of direct combat yourself. I get it.
My first creature said that I gotta hit you.
Yeah, okay, whatever, man. I get it. Yeah, but you're gonna do some unblockable stuff so you can get in there.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You done?
I'm done. You go ahead.
You finish or you done?
You go ahead and go to your next girlfriend.
Okay. Coming up next to bat, all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio, we got Nissa of the Shadow Bog. Okay. First of all, she's
Golgari.
Golgari in 2. She is a landfall planeswalker. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
Did you hear? Hold up. She is a landfall planeswalker. Can you say, but what is busted in Spanish? Bustavo.
Busted.
So, yo, whenever a land enters the battlefield, you put a loyalty counter on her. She comes in there with 4. So you do +1. You can turn a land into a 3/3 elemental. It gains haste till end of turn, and it's still a land. I don't care about that. But -5, you can take a creature from the graveyard, put it on the battlefield, give it +1/+1, and let it just chill. Like it's a villain.
Okay, so
Busted.
Nissa is resurrecting creatures now.
Busted.
Nissa jumps all over the color pie.
I know, man. Like this War of the Sparks one was nutty.
She had blue in her.
She just doing whatever she want to do.
Nissa might be broken.
Might be broken. Might be busted. You know what? The bad hammer's raised. It ain't falling yet, but it's there. What you got?
All right. My next best girl coming to the stage. Drana, the Last Blood Chief.
Never heard of her.
All right.
That's that vampire.
This is the 3rd iteration of Drana.
I've heard of
and
this.
And every one gets even more bonkers.
Okay.
All right. 2 black and 3. Mm-hmm. Vampire Cleric 4/4. She flies because she stays high.
And she's a vampire.
And she's balling.
Okay.
All right. So whenever Drana attacks, defending player gets to choose a non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it, and it's a vampire in addition to its other types. So all I have to do is attack you, and my opponent resurrects creatures from my graveyard.
Oh my God! You know who she reminds me of?
What's that?
What's that other vampire that can poke something, turn into a vampire? You take it.
You talking about Olivia?
Olivia. Imagine having both of them on the battlefield at the same time.
At the same time.
Woo, you know what? Okay, that was a good pick. Okay. I'll give you 1.
Just 1.
Just
okay.
1.
So let me know what you got for your next pick.
For my next pick is going to be Anawan, the Ruined Thief. First of all, I call him Antoine. That's what we call him when we at the barbecue.
Anawan's back.
Anawan is back.
Okay. He was a mono black vampire in the previous set.
Well, in this one, he's the mirror in 2.
Okay.
All right. He's an anthem effect. He gives rogues +1/+1, but that's not why I'm picking him. If he or some other rogues bust up in your crib and rough you up doing combat damage, you got a meal for each point of damage they do to you.
Ooh, it's like Mirko, was it Mirko Boss, something like that?
I don't even know what that is.
It was a flying vampire in Demir that when he hit you, you mill till you hit a land or 4 lands or something like that.
Sure, whatever. But except him and his friends is jumping you. They going in your refrigerator and taking the milk and cookies.
Working you out.
Working you out. Working you out. That is my pick. What you got?
I like that one. I like that one. It goes nice in my Merfolk Rogue commander deck. All right, so next. This is... you know what? I'm just picking this one because it's a sleeper.
Okay.
I know it might be a sleeper. It might be put to good use. It depends on how people use it. But red finally got a little bit of better draw this time.
Okay.
We're talking about Valakut Awakening.
Don't know what that is.
For red and 2, this instant says put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then you get to draw that many cards. +1. It replaces itself. This is red that draws and doesn't say, hey, everybody gets to draw. Everybody gets to wheel. No, you're being selfish. You're taking as many cards as you want from your hand, dumping them, and replacing them. Red is coming up in the world. It may not be impressive to you, but I want to put people on this. And don't worry about that flip land side. I mean, I guess if you mana screw, you can play it as a land. But just don't. Just don't. I know it doesn't move you. I know it doesn't move you. It's not Maya Angelou.
You want me to tell you why it doesn't move me? Because it's weak sauce.
Sure.
All right, people. This is why I always go next, because I got to introduce a card to you. It's called Confounding Conundrum. First of all, this card's gonna get banned. This card is a hater. It is a ramp hate card. I have never seen a ramp hate card this devious since this card. First of all, it's 1 and a blue. Mm-hmm. If an opponent puts down a land, if they put down the land that turn, if they put down another one, they have to return a land to their hand. This is why this is dumb.
So it's saying that they can't ramp?
No. So if I play the land for this turn, okay, I put one land down.
Yeah.
If I try to play another one, I gotta bounce one to my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. It stacks. It stacks.
It stacks in meaning in what way?
I mean, if I play 2 of them, if you put down the land, you put down another one, you gotta bounce 2.
Okay.
It gets dumb.
Okay.
It gets stupid.
Because you like to copy your enchantment.
Yeah. I copy my enchantments all day. You know what? Like I said, the ban hammer's raised. It may be coming down. This is dumb.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be evaluated and taken back to the doctor and be looked at. For commander. Yeah.
Okay, who's yours?
My last pick.
You listening?
5 for 5.
Okay.
Number 5. Forsaken Monument.
Listening.
This artifact costs 5. It's a legendary artifact at that. Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Mm-hmm. Whenever you tap a permanent that produces diamond mana, you produce an additional diamond mana. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. This is Eldrazi all day. This is Eldrazi and artifact decks all day.
Are you telling me my Soul Ring taps for 3?
Your Soul Ring
is that what you're telling me right now? Are you telling me that my Worn Power Stone is tapping for 3?
Yeah.
Are you telling me? Is that what you're telling me right now?
That's what the card is telling me.
That's what you're telling me. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dumb stuff is gonna get.
So Mana Crypts is tapping for 4. Okay.
Dumb stuff is it happening?
The stanky level of jank that's about to go down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. You know what? My turn. I didn't want to do this. You forced me to do this. I didn't want to do this.
You. This episode was your idea.
Shut your mouth. Coming to the stage, Ashaya, Soul of the Wild.
Yeah.
First of all, I'll call her Shay. All right, but that's because I know her like that.
Ashe.
Y'all don't. Okay. First of all, her power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures you got. Right.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine.
Non-token creatures are now forest, and they are also forest in addition, and they can tap for mana. That's what we doing. Our creatures are ramping us now. That's what we doing. That's how we get busy.
So she's the Captain Planet of this set.
Oh yes.
I'm turning you into a tree.
All day. All day.
Yeah, this is gonna get dumb.
Like I said, we tried to tell you the best cards from this set. He was wrong, of course, lying to y'all out there, giving y'all false hope. I'm speaking the truth. But before we even conclude this, I gotta bring up a card.
What's that?
So I was looking through the list, and I came up with something called the Lithoform Engine. The Lithoform engine?
This is Lithoform. Lithoform banned.
I don't
All
care.
Right, so
Hold up.
We this card was on both of our lists.
And then we said no. No. Get this out of here. First of all, I'm going to need the artist who drew it, the person who designed it, the guy who approved it, and security who let this card walk out the building to pee in a cup. Because there is no way that you were not on drugs when you decided that this is going to be a thing. This is going to get banned.
Okay, the first two was fine. Copy, activated, triggered ability. Sure, okay. Copy, target, instant source. We've seen that before. Copy, target, permanent.
Copy, target, permanent. You know what a permanent... Lands, planeswalkers, enchantments, artifacts. Copy, target, permanence. I'm gonna need everybody to pee in the cup because obviously something's wrong with this world.
Janitor, I know you was just mopping the floor that day, but
pee in that cup.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is dangerous. This, it was bad as they were writing it out. Like, no, we're not doing this. I don't even want to pull this in a draft because I'll just get upset.
This is the same feeling I got when Paradox Engine first came out. I never bought Paradox Engine because when I saw the card, I said this card is going to get banned. Granted, it took about 4 years, but it eventually got there. And
then I had the same effect when I saw this. I was like, ooh. I kindly closed my laptop and found a religion because this was, no. We already know what's up with this one.
Yeah. Might be a little bit too powerful.
A little bit.
Might be a little bit. I gotta read that one more time. So does that mean that if somebody else plays a permanent, you can copy that permanent?
It says target permanent spell. No, you control.
You control?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Okay, so somebody was thinking. Somebody thought a little bit, but I still got problems with this card. So, but we'll address these on a later date.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. In fact, we're gonna dedicate a whole episode
on how to break this card.
Exactly, and how they don't messed up. You don't messed up real good.
But yeah, we just want to give a quick thank you to all of our viewers, all of our patrons. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, check out some of our previous content. If you want to go ahead and pre-order a lot of these cards that we talked about this day, especially from our list,
except this one, the Lithoform engine. Throw that in the garbage. Don't even look at it. But yeah, if you're looking for any other cards that we mentioned, look down at the link, at the affiliate link at the bottom, and while you're helping yourself out, you're helping the channel out.
That's right. So TCG Player has some of the best prices and also good local game stores that you can also help support. But as we mentioned, big shout out to our patrons as well. And if you want to become a new patron, the Patreon link is in the description below as well.
So, and you know what? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe there were some sleepers in there that we forgot about. Like I know there was a couple of cards in there that we were kind of teetering on. But you know what? Put them at the bottom so we can take a look at them. Yeah. You know what? And you go and tell us where we went wrong. You wrong, but you can tell us what we went wrong.
You can try.
Yeah.
And again, thanks to Wizards for giving us the preview card. Zendikar Retreat turned out to be a pretty decent card, and I think a lot of you think so as well. So thank you all for checking out as well. But we're gonna head up out of here and figure out where those Eldrazi's went and
have us a nice little burning. But until next time,
peace.